So, I'm Emilee. Please call me Em or Emmy. I am 21. I'm from Pensacola, Florida, which is about an hour that ways. And I'm in Ascend Year 2, which is Ascend Challenge. So I, after high school, planned on going directly into college, and everything blocked me. Like, they wouldn't accept my grades. They wouldn't, send over my information. Once they got it, they immediately lost it. I would call different colleges and be like, hey, did you get my stuff? And they're like, you're calling the wrong desk. Here's the correct desk. I'd call them. They'd be like, no, this is the wrong desk too. So I kind of gave up for about 2 years. I felt super stagnant, and I felt like God was calling me to finish my education, actually do something with my life. And I couldn't find a program that I liked or enjoyed or had the same values as me. And I didn't want to settle for a place that would teach me something that I can't apply in my life directly. I was in a really hard spot of not moving, being really discouraged, and my mom was doing a bunch of research on the side and sent me this link and was like, just read it and just give it a shot. And I read it and it seemed perfect, but I was super discouraged, so I wasn't sure it would fit. And then at Apex, I expected to kind of be a loner and on my own, because that's how it is back home. I'm kind of an introvert, so I don't step out and make a lot of friends. So I just expected the same, and it was completely different. Immediately, 100 random people that have never seen me before were like, we're so happy you're here, and hugging me and greeting me. And I was actually super overwhelmed. Why do all these people act like they know me? Because they don't. But after a week of that, I was like, okay, this is the kind of community that I'm looking for, that I didn't think existed, that I didn't find anywhere else in my searching. So I figured it would be perfect, and it actually ended up being perfect. So my Ascend project this year is actually Alex and Hope's wedding. They prompted me on the bus as a joke, hey, you should be our wedding planner. And then I was like, that's so funny. And then about a week later, they're like, we actually don't have one. So we were serious. And I was like, oh, okay. It was easy to say yes because I love them both. And, why wouldn't I do that except for the fact that I have no experience in the area? But actually, things have been kind of falling into place almost supernaturally. We found a venue, and I called it, and it was like, yeah, perfect. And then we need catering, and it's falling into place. I have no experience, so it's absolutely God's hand in it. Being resilient to me is synonymous with steadfastness, finishing your journey. Paul says, make it to the end of the race. Obviously, the church answer is Jesus is the best form of resilience, look to him. But it's true. I could not imagine being in the Garden of Gethsemane, praying, please, please, Lord, don't let this happen to you, sweating blood, and then going through with it. That is resilience, that is steadfastness. And I've never been in a situation that stressful, but I have been in situations where I was like, God, have you abandoned me? Where am I right now? And he would just show up a few minutes later or a day later and be like, I was never gone. You just had to stick it out and be faithful to me.